Hello, I'm Jim Martins. In this video I will show you something about the contents, the categories, the pages, how they work together. We just start here in the content list. We can see here multiple columns we can sort after, but this is already known. Yeah, you can filter it after categories, after tags, and even authors. Yeah, kind of easy to do. Now, what has it up with these pages? That's very important to notice, because pages work differently than in any other CMS that has them. Pages don't have any text you enter to them. You attach a content to a page. That's what you do. You can have parent pages, so you can have kind of a hierarchy in there. You can have them status. If you create a page, you just have draft and pending review. The same is for content. They use the same system here. And published is the status, because that's how the page is right now. It's published. It was published at March 2, 2014 at 3:13 p.m. You can change the published date by going over it and let's say, oh, we want to schedule it for March 19. Then this button goes to schedule. If you go for draft, you can save it as a draft, and you can save it as pending. Visibility protected, you can choose the groups, and private, you can say only yourself can see this page. With reset, you can come back to how it was in the beginning. Alright, Star Citizen is the content we've attached with it right in the moment, but let's do it to test. Well, the meta description determines what appears in these meta tags, same with meta keywords. This overrules whatever you've written in the corresponding fields here in test. The slug determines how you can access the page. Here, let's just look here at test, and as we haven't saved it, we still have here Star Citizen content, where you can see the title here in the tab is different from what is here. Here's the title of the content. That's the title of the page. We also see here there is no tab selected in the menu. That's kind of not so nice, but well, let's see if that changes. If we say, well, page becomes a standard in-house category as well. Oh, right, I forgot. That was from the German video, but anyway, it's the same template or the same behavior. Let's reload. And here we see apparently the menu that was used for the test template is different from the menu that was used for this template. So, well, now this video appears because in the template we have this media block still on there. Alright, now let's attach test to this and change the name to, well, test, update it, go back to it and hit refresh, and we end up with test, and well, that's it. What you might notice or not is that the backdrop is really only white. That's with pages. If you access a content directly, like I say 2014, when was the Star Citizen content created? Oh, yesterday on the 5th. So I can say, okay, 5 Star Citizen, and access the content directly. then you see there's kind of blue background. So if you access the content directly, it is handled like a yeah, like a thread in the forum. It's the same. Whereas if you have a page, it really differs from that. And that's kind of the advice I want to give, that you don't use this author V card for pages, or the publish date in the meta above content, because pages usually symbolize official content of your website that is timeless, that has a timeless meaning, whereas contents usually behave like articles. Also, contents that are not attached to pages usually behave like articles, and cover a certain topic at a certain time and are time sensitive. So maybe what they write about is in 2 weeks is not right anymore, but then you don't change the content, but actually write a new one that corrects the old one. Whereas if you use a content as a page, you rather have this document on the website, that kind of feeling to it, and then you change it as the time progresses. This is kind of the difference between pages and articles, if you want so. But of course you can use it here as well. Categories, there's one more important thing to notice. There are these two categories by default after installation. Uncategorized and pages both have a special meaning, and therefore they cannot be removed from the ACP, or inside the ACP they cannot be removed. That doesn't mean it's wrong or broken. If you add another category, you can remove it. It's just these two categories that you cannot, because they perform a important role for the ultimate CMS. Here you can see how many contents in that category are, the slug of the category, and the description. The pages category performs a special meaning in that every content that selects pages as its category, or part of its categories, won't get a recent activity created. This can be or the consequence if you don't do it. You can see here, I created the content test without selecting this category, and as now test is connected with a page, we get a 404. So if you connect content with a page, you cannot access the content directly anymore. That is all the magic about it. So it's there, as there's no easy way to remove these things. You should be aware that you should click this one if you don't want such a thing created. Of course, you can use it as kind of a exploit as well to select the pages, category, just to prevent such a thing to be created. In the front end, generally, there is no easy way to access the categories, so it's mostly a background organization way, and you can of course add categories to the menu. You can add links to the categories in the menu, or you can say always have the categories in the meta above content, and there's a comma separated list of the categories. So you have many options to tweak it, but by default, categories are kind of a backside organization tool, but not so much obvious in the front end. About pages and content, well, there's not much to say anymore. Thanks for watching, and next time we will continue with widget configurations, menus, and probably the rest, And with these two introduced, we will then make a step back and look at templates again and see if or what changes there and why custom menus can be very interesting. That being said, thanks for watching. Yes, once more, and catch you next time.